Sia, welcome on your PDR.
Thank you, sir.
Sia, let me congratulate you. And you have got three wonderful opportunities of MS program, and these are in Arizona State University, University of Buffalo, and Indiana University. And you are
Yes,
computer engineer. You are pursuing your computer engineering. You are in the final year as of now. So this is a wonderful, achievement, that you have got three opportunities, all good universities abroad, sitting in the college. So congratulations to you and your entire family for that.
thank you, sir.
Okay, so now we start interactions here. So, I interact with the selected candidates like you, and I try to extract as much information as possible to share it with the students who learn from your journey, who learn from the things you tell, and they also pursue similar to that.
Yes,
So, the purpose of this interaction, Sia, is to help the students who are listening to our interaction. That is the ultimate objective. And I start with your background. Please tell us which part of India you are, Sia, and from which college you are doing your graduation, and a little bit about your academic journey, and then we proceed forward.
sure. So I'm living in Uttar Pradesh and I'm from Bareilly and I'm doing my graduation from the same place, that is Bareilly. And it's a state government university and NAC A++ credited and its name is Mahatma Jyotiba Phule Rohilkhand University. So I've been doing this from 2020 and I'll be completing my graduation by the end of June 2024. So I have an intake for fall 2024 and I'm thinking of joining ASU for now for the
Hmm.
software engineering course. And
Hmm.
moreover, my but for different two other universities like University of Buffalo and Indiana University Bloomington, I've been selected for the data science course. So
Okay.
yeah,
So in all these universities, you got data science.
yeah,
So you applied only in data science or computer science also?
computer science also. For ASU, I have applied to computer science, but they have changed my course to software engineering.
Okay.
Yeah,
And what about the University of Buffalo?
I have got it for data science,
And what about Indiana University?
also for data science.
Wonderful. Now, Sia, let me ask you a question here. आपने किस स्टेज पे डिसाइड किया कि आपको अब्रॉड जाना है एमएस करने और वर यू ट्राइंग फॉर इंडिया आल्सो थ्रू गेट और एटसेट्रा?
Actually, sir, when I was in third year, I have been selected for the summer internship program in IT Roper. So I
ओके.
did my internship under Suman Kumar, sir. He's in electrical department, and he's an associate engineer, associate professor. So when I was working with him, I also got the grasp that I am good at research, and I want to continue my career in this. That's why I thought like let's do masters. And I was a little late for direct PhD because I did not have any publications in my hand. I just have one publication. That's why I thought like going into masters will be a good thing. So that's why I thought like let's join the masters program.
Hmm. So, yeah, I'm interacting you as a second candidate. I'm interacting with you in this, I think, 15 days. Earlier, I interacted with another candidate. She was from biotechnology. And she also, her case is similar to you. She also did her internship from a very good place. And that internship, as per her, helped her to get admission for direct PhD program. I would like to ask you, what is the relevance of doing internship from good place and how students should do it?
Well, doing an internship is very good and also it's very helpful. If you are doing a research internship, it will help me, like, it will help a student to get what is more important in the field and like he get what are the prospects of their subject in future. And if he's doing an industrial training program, that will be also beneficial because he'll be getting the industrial things and also the things which are very essential as of now in the current scenario. So that's why doing an internship it's very important. Also, it helps us to improve our resume, which is very important.
थिंक ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट हु इज इंटरेस्टेड कि मेरे को एमएस करने जाना है, बाहर जाना है, तो वो इंटर्नशिप कहाँ से करे? इंडस्ट्री से करे या रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट सीएसआईआर वगैरह या डीआरडीओ इसरो वगैरह से करे या वो एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूट से करे? वो कहाँ से करे? दैट इज माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। एंड सेकंड, when he does his this internship, तो वो किसी पे फोकस करे, what he should focus on?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लाइक इफ ही इज फ्रॉम मैकेनिकल बैकग्राउंड सो उसी का रेलेवेंस होना चाहिए एंड
हम्म।
प्लस अगर CSIR एंड DRDO हो या गवर्नमेंट इंस्टीट्यूट हो तो इट्स अ प्लस पॉइंट बट इफ ही इज डूइंग फ्रॉम एन इंडस्ट्रियल बैकग्राउंड सच एज गूगल और समथिंग लाइक दैट दैट विल बी ऑल्सो अ प्लस पॉइंट सो एक्सपोजर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है सो दैट ही कैन गेट द आइडिया कि उसको बाद में क्या करना है बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली वी हैव टू डू अ जॉब ओनली
So you told us that you were doing your internship with a professor in electrical engineering department of IIT Ropar. So
या
were you doing internship in your field or something like hybrid?
It was a hybrid field. Basically, it was a collaborate project from Syngenta and also an
Hmm.
IT roper. And
Hmm.
its name was Biodiversity Sensor Project. It has different verticals, including hardware, software, firmware, and AI/ML and data management. I was the lead of data management, so basically, I had to handle the data that was coming from outside the world, such as California or something like that, and we have to create the model out of it to select to know when is the pollination is the highest.
And see now, when you were doing your internship, did you finalize your research area? अगर MS करना है तो किस फील्ड में करना है?
Yes, I thought of doing these data science, but like when I was in fourth year, I had more talks with my family members who were in the same field. So उसके बाद मुझे लगा कि software engineering would be good for me because CS is a broad subject and उसके अंदर सब कुछ आ जाता है data science and AI/ML. Even if I'm doing masters, I can opt for electives that are from AI/ML. So that will be a plus point.
देखिए आप सीए उत्तर प्रदेश से हैं और आपकी क्वालिफिकेशन जहाँ से हुई है वहाँ पे बहुत क्रेज होता है गवर्नमेंट जॉब वगैरह के लिए, और इंडिया के लिए भी लोग एस्पायर करते हैं थ्रू गेट एग्जाम, गेट का कल्चर होता है. सो यू नेवर प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर गेट और यू नेवर थॉट ऑफ डूइंग इट फ्रॉम इंडिया?
Sir, actually, I appeared for the GATE examination as well, and I cleared it. But it was not at all satisfactory marks set, so that's why I thought of let's do this masters. And moreover, I appeared for the GRE examination as well, and I got a decent score of 311. So yeah.
Okay. So my question, if I want to ask straight, why a student should go abroad for MS in comparison to India?
Sir, Broad offers a very cosmopolitan nature, and also if we are doing masters from there, we have more interest. Like professors, they are very much able, and they have more fundings. If we compare to India, we might not get any scholarship. It can it like if we are doing in state government universities or in central government university, it might be possible that we are not getting any scholarship, but it is possible if we are doing from IT. So that's one of the factor, and it's very difficult to get a PhD offer from ITs as well.
Good. Okay. Now see, you have got the GRE में 311.
Yeah.
So is GRE compulsory if you want to pursue your MS from United States of America? And other than GRE, what other exams you need to clear?
I appeared for GRE because I wanted to apply to Georgia Tech University and it
Okay.
required GRE marks. For
Okay.
some universities like Arizona State University or maybe University at Sunnyvale Fellow, that they didn't require GRE. But for
Hmm.
my universities, it required GRE, so that's why I appeared. And moreover, like since I am from a state government university, my background was not at all compatible with IIT students. So that's why I wanted to improve my uh, resume. That's why I appeared for GRE.
Okay, and TOEFL and IELTS, is this also required?
Yes, sir. English proficiency tests are like compulsory. We can opt for either Duolingo, PT, or IELTS and TOEFL. But IELTS and
Hmm.
TOEFL are required, like they are eligible everywhere.
So you were having IELTS score with you, yeah?
Yes, sir. I
And
got
how much?
7 bands overall.
7 bands. And how much bands? So if I ask you straight, if I want to get a decent MS in foreign university like US, what minimum GRE or IELTS score is required?
6.5 for most of the universities. Some universities might ask for 7.
Hmm. And GRE?
GRE 310 plus is like a decent score.
Hmm. Okay, so can a student get admission in MS in some good university without GRE in IELTS also?
Yeah, but IELTS is compulsory. We have to
Hmm.
appear for IELTS. English
Hmm.
proficiency test is compulsory.
Okay. So, see, why United States? Why you thought of going for United States only, not Europe and all?
I first wanted to go for Europe only, but then first of all, there's first setback is like you have to know their language. If
Hmm.
we are not knowing that will be a false back. And second of all, like I talked to some people, they said the curriculum is not well defined, and professors are somewhat like they are good, but sometimes they are like Indians only. So that's not.
Okay. Oh, see, now my next question to you is, when did you start this all? I mean, आपने अपना process start कब किया and when did you get the first click, first selection?
I started my process from August, and
2023, no? August
yeah,
2023. Hmm.
2023. And then I
Hmm.
appeared for my IELTS examination on October.
Hmm.
I first of all I didn't wanted to give GRE because
Okay.
most of the universities were not requiring GRE. They have waived of GRE. But
Hmm.
after some point of time, I thought GRE must be like we should give it. So that's why I gave it on March only, on 4th of March. And yeah, and I got selection from different universities. Um, my first admit was from University at Buffalo Sunny. I got it on 14th of February.
Hmm.
And my second
Okay.
admit was from Arizona State University. I received it on 28th of Feb.
So all these applications are complete by December or something? You started in August. So how much window did you get to apply in all universities?
I started applying to the universities from 15th of December.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah.
So when is the best time to start? I suppose some students is in the final year. So when is the best time to start here?
I guess from June he should be serious. Like he should
Okay.
start exploring the universities and what are their requirements.
Hmm. Okay, and now I'm sure GRE and IELTS is not the only criteria which professors or universities will see. There will be some other criteria. See, please tell the students what are the credentials they should consolidate on and what are the credentials required to get good admission abroad.
I guess CGPA matters. I have a CGPA of 9.13 in my final semester and an overall aggregate a CGPA of 8.97. So
Hmm.
CGPA matters, and afterwards, personal statement. It's really
Hmm.
important to write on your own and not
Hmm.
take any help from internet or any other resources.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it should be a proper format, and it should be corrected by your seniors or like your colleagues.
Hmm.
Afterwards, letter of recommendation also holds a very important thing. I took my recommendation from IT professor as well, so it is one of the best thing. And
Hmm.
second of all, sometimes university might ask for diversity essays.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like why will you like how will you ensure diversity in your university? So
Hmm.
it should be also taken into consideration. So
Hmm.
and more of all, like resume is also very important. You should take care of it from the starting of your BTech. You should take some you should take some part in competition like hackathons or like in college competition and also in extracurricular activities. Taking part in like national state competitions for sports and all, it might enhance your like resume and also like American universities take care of volunteering subjects.
Okay. So, see, how much is the total cost incurred in applying exam, for exam like GRE, IELTS, and then, for application of the university? So, कितना total खर्चा लगेगा apply करने में?
Sir, I applied to total of 8 universities.
Mm-hmm.
And I got application fee waiver from 3 universities.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
in total, I invested 60,000 in applications, around 30 to 40,000 in application,
Mm-hmm.
and then GRE costed me around 23,000,
Okay.
and IELTS costed me around 16 to 17,000. So in lump sum, it's around 1 lakh for the application.
Okay. And when you go there and air ticket, and also it will be maximum up to 2 lakh, not more than 1.5 to 2 lakh, right? Mhm.
So the maximum amount can be like 60 lakhs. For Arizona State University, I received a scholarship of $10,000. So it will be of help, and we can find even on-campus jobs there. So we
Hmm.
can
So
start
I'll come to,
applying there.
yeah. So see, I'll come to that part. So 1.52 lakh before you go there, and then you said 60 lakh for entire course, 2 years, right? That is the
Yeah,
fees plus stay.
yeah.
So can you
For
divide that?
Sorry, sir, can you repeat that?
So can you divide that like in the fees and stay and how you said 60 lakh?
Okay, for if I talk about Arizona State University, the tuition fees is based on the course. So I have to complete 18 credits in first 2 semesters.
Mm-hmm.
So each credit, like each subject cost me around $1,400. So it's around like 28,000 for 18 credits for a year. And stay will cost me around 12,000 for my plus my personal expenses. And up for like and then other expenses will cost me around $2,000. So total $36,000 for a single year.
Okay. And now, Sia, you were talking about 10,000 scholarship or something. Tell us about the scholarships also now.
So the first scholarship that I got was New American Country Scholarship. It is
Mm.
based on CGPA. We don't have to apply for it. They just check our eligibility for it, like CGPA and GRE scores, and on the
Mhm.
basis of that, they will automatically reply to you. So
Mhm.
I got this for $10,000.
Hmm. So, will you get more opportunities to earn once you're there?
Yes, sir. Basically,
Hmm.
I attended the ASU meetup also. So they told about the on-campus jobs, which for because of which we can earn like $20 to $25 per hour, and in a weekly manner we can work for 20 hours in a week. So
Okay.
in total, like if we get a on-campus job, we can earn around 800 to $1,000 per month.
Okay. See, now coming to this expenditure part again. One of the things which stops Indian students from exploring opportunities, especially for MS in United States of America, is huge cost. You said 60 lakh. तो ये पैसा कहाँ से देंगे अगर किसी के पास नहीं है तो कैसे वो पे कर सकता है?
We can apply for the education loan first of all, and then we can
Hmm.
search for on-campus jobs.
Hmm.
Like even if we are getting the cost for our living expenses, that will be a huge help. And
Hmm.
afterwards, like in the months of summer, like summer, by the end of summer 2024, I can apply for industrial internship, and which will help me, which will can pay me the same amount of money like as a earned person, like who is earning on a permanent basis.
जॉब जितना मिल जाता है.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, like for computer engineers, the average amount is $9,000 per month.
Hmm. That you will get monthly, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm. Wonderful. So that internship कितना टाइम का मिलता है आपको? For how much duration?
It depends. We can even get it for 1 semester.
Wonderful. Okay. Now see, coming to again this part, like loan जो मिलता है बैंक से तो easily मिल जाता है वो or something is required.
There are two types of loans. First is collateral loan, and second one is guarantor loan. So
Mm-hmm.
collateral loan will require some property, which will be worth according to the loan expenditure you want. And the second one is guarantor loan. So basically, the interest amount is high in that. Like I am applying for the collateral loan, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a 9.25% interest.
Mm-hmm.
And for the non-collateral loan, I'll get around 11.5 or 12% loan.
Mm-hmm. So you can get 100% loan for 100% fees, like whatever you want to pay.
Yeah, we can apply for it.
Which banks are good to take? And public sector bank or private sector banks?
I'll recommend for the public sector banks.
Hmm. And in the collateral, what documents do they normally want for collateral?
First the documents for the guarantor. Like my
Hmm.
father is my guarantor, so
Okay.
his documents, his personal documents like his payment slip and salary loans, IT returns, all of that is required. And for myself, my official IDs like passport and all, and
Mm.
moreover, the properties paper is
Mm,
required.
those okay. Now, see, coming to MS versus direct PhD, you mentioned in the beginning that you were late for direct PhD. Tell me why a student should aspire for direct PhD if he should, especially for United States of America, and how the application, I mean, strategy for direct PhD is different from MS.
Uh, for masters, I applied a little, like for direct PhD, we have to start our process by July, by May or maybe April. But for masters, we can even start applying for the universities by, December. We can start
Mm,
our process in December and we can get in universities for fall intake 2024. So it's
mm,
like we can start pretty late for masters. That's one
mm,
difference. And the second difference is in direct PhD, we can get scholarships. And it is relevantly less expensive than masters.
mm, mm,
And
okay.
the third difference is getting into direct PhD is little bit tough
Mm,
because we have to mail professor and we
mm,
have to get their interest and we have to grab their interest for our admissions. But for
mm,
master, we have to just apply for the admissions. So that's a
mm.
little tedious process if we
Means I
compare
can
these.
save my 50, 60 lakh rupees if I go to direct PhD.
Yeah,
Mm.
we'll
But
get
some
a
people say,
scholarship of around $2,000 to $3,000 per month.
but people say that it's a very long process and I may not sustain in PhD and all.
But if best part of USA is if we apply to direct PhD, we can just cut off the process. If I am doing direct PhD and if I think like I'll not be able to do PhD, I just can get the degree of masters only.
So you take a master's and you go.
Yeah, I'll leave the
Mm.
PhD part.
Wonderful. So you took the scholarship of for direct PhD and you did your master's and you went for job, right? And you
Yeah.
can continue and come back and continue with PhD also.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Now, see, post graduation opportunities. So, what are the various opportunities available once you graduate?
Uh, First of all, there's a thing also we can transform our masters to PhD. If we
Mm,
are getting assistantship over there, we can find a professor and
mm,
we can even work or continue with him for my PhD. So I can
mm,
convert my master's to PhD over there. And
mm,
the second, so first is this, and in United States or in other countries, PhD is considered a job because we are
mm.
getting a pay. And the
So they
second,
are, yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead, please.
and second, we can get any industrial exposure like in
Mm,
companies, Amazon or
mm,
Google.
So, see, you are the first one from your family to go US for higher education, or some people have already gone.
No one in my like in my family has gone, but my distant relatives have gone to.
So,
One
what
of
your
my
parents are
cousins,
saying? Are they not
yeah,
worried about the daughter going all the way to US?
actually, no, my father always wanted me to do my graduation from outside.
अच्छा क्या करना चाहती हैं सी आप लॉन्ग टर्म में क्या करना चाहती हैं व्हाट इज योर ड्रीम सो दैट आफ्टर 5-10 years when I interact with you again where will Sia will be what is your ambition
Actually, sir, my father comes from an academic background. He's a
okay
professor by profession, and
wonderful
like looking at him, I always want to be like him only because he's very determined regarding his field. He's from physics background and his specialty is in nanophysics. So he's always keen in learning things and he always interacts with different professors, which I
mm,
like a lot
mm,
because I always like to interact with people and he does it just by doing his work and all. So that's why I want to be like him. I want to be a professor in future.
wonderful so you want to be a professor right
Yes, sir.
okay wonderful profession Sia now we have come to an end of this wonderful session any message you want to give to the students who are listening to you
I just want to say all the best to everyone and like believe in yourself, never lose hope. It might be a very tedious, job in applying to masters, but still, like, if you believe in yourself, you'll make it. So, yeah, thank you so much.
ओके सो दैट वाज वंडरफुल सिया आपने बहुत सा इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया बहुत प्रिसाइजली दिया कंसाइज इन्फॉर्मेशन था आई एम वेरी श्योर स्टूडेंट विल लिसन टू दैट And I thank you for the time you spared for this interaction. And I wish you all the very best for your graduation in United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.